Hey there viewers, my name's Torinski and welcome back to our Hades run. Where we last left off at the start of the run here, things were looking a little bit rough after that first Fury fight. Losing to Death Defiance is definitely not our norm these days, and not something we can really afford to take lightly, so let's hope that we can kind of shift gears over the next little bit here, pick up the pace, maybe do a little bit better. I am feeling pretty confident about the general, like, room-to-room clearing, so all that part should go fine with chain lightning and all that good old nonsense, but those boss fights are where it really gets tough. So hopefully that's what we can aim to kind of shape up in these next couple encounters. Money isn't perfect, but I think I am happy to do this. We just shifted over our chaos effect, so this will be worth even more money, which is beautiful. And then yeah, we can just hope that we can run into a shop before too long, and that will pay off in a significant way. You're the last enemy. Nice, okay. We can also just do our best to keep as far ahead of the pace in terms of Lament Plume dodge chance as we can. No matter what, we should heal from any damage we take out of this, and anything off the top is just extra darkness for the final mirror upgrade. Maybe. I know I keep saying that the next upgrade is going to be the final mirror upgrade, but this time I think for real the next mirror upgrade is the final mirror upgrade, unless we decide to switch gears and try out the other side of any of them. But if we do that, we should definitely just reset all the points anyway, so we don't really require more darkness for that necessarily, unless a different path is more expensive in some way. Probably Hermes here. Never say no to Hermes, really. I'm too addicted to getting just slightly more dodge chance, even though it didn't help us out last time. At least not in the long term. Oh wow, I could fish well fighting? Or would it not have worked if I had tried there? I kind of forgot that this room had enemies. I was so confused for a moment that nothing was going on. But let's hope that there's not too much left, otherwise we will not get the Lime Plume stacks that we were just waxing on about. Okay, that's two of you, and then yeah, I was pretty sure there was an armored buddy, so there you are. Wait, why jump away? You're a slashy pal, aren't you? You don't even have a ranged attack, you silly bean.
You're pretty close with Thanatos, aren't you, boss? We don't often run in the same lanes, though our duties sometimes intersect a bit. Odd chap. Seems good at what he does, though.
He's alright. Usually we're just slightly better, fortunately. So, Greater Evasion did show up, which we were just talking about. Of course, happy to see it. Unfortunately, it is a little low in tier, or in like rarity tier to be more specific, I guess. It's still decent to get that dodge chance, but I am curious about comparing that to the rapid fire casts, because we don't have to worry about retrieving our bloodstones. Rapid fire cast just means we can get back to throwing in the rest of our combo anyway. Makes me a bit more likely to actually use my cast instead of worrying that I'm standing still for a bit too long and just gonna get hit by a bunch of blows while we wait. So I think I'm happy to pick that up early here, and then we'll hope to see Greater Evasion at a higher level later. Oh, my finger almost twitched on that first one. I felt it. I felt failure just on the very tips of my fingers there. Whew, scary stuff. But maybe a good omen that we caught ourselves? Maybe, just maybe? Let's not read too much into it, because we shouldn't get too upset or too hopeful about anything at this point. Let's just keep our head on a swivel here, shall we? Should I go for the Daedalus Hammer? I'm trying to think of what we'd be kind of looking to get out of it for the most part. I do like the chances. Oh my gosh, there's another Zeus coming up. But having two of them does mean that we might have double chance to see the duo that we're looking for. Maybe?
Should help keep me going.
That's not what we were looking for, bud. In fact, I was kind of thinking to myself that I'd be willing to take the call from Zeus as well, because I like striking folks with lightning. It deals a lot of damage and does pretty well for itself. But unfortunately, of course, it's just not how we're living our lives today. Get the dash that I don't want that much, but I guess if we get a whole bunch of lightning bolt stuff and then get like double lightning bolt strikes, could be kind of fun and wacky. Yeah, maybe we'll pivot to that. We'll see what else shows up here, right? You can never buy too hard into any combo in this game. Oh, it's been a while since we had to do this fight. And of course she dodges right out of it. Okay, if I remember correctly, I actually want to focus down Stone Buddy. Ooh, it is hard to focus down Stone Buddy. That was actually pretty good with the fast casts. Okay, that's not too shabby. Got a couple hits in on the buddy there. I mean, it kind of... Oh, jeez. That was bad of me. I just got slammed in the face, I'm pretty sure. But hey, almost through the fight here, and still for Death Defiance. Our last Death Defiance. Oh gosh. Duo? Double strike was the other thing that I was actually kind of hoping for, I think. I like that. Uses or activates on our special and on our dash, and maybe on our call, depending on how many times we see this uncle in the next little bit here. Yeah, I mean, like, it'd be sweet if I could have this as well, because that's a huge amount of damage if it hits twice, but let's take double strike, shall we? A little bit of fun, and always happy to see Rita C. I'm hoping that we get the triple NPC combo. Sisyphus, Eurydice, and Patroclus all in one run. We're going for it. We need it. Please, Patroclus.
I've got to be honest with you, hon. Sometimes I kind of miss him.
Really? Does that mean I'm on the verge of story? Are we gonna get you two back together? I think I still take my usual refreshing nectar here. It's tempting to try and increase our, like, main attack or something to that extent. But there's no guarantee. I guess it could also hit Trippy Shot, which would be kind of nice. But I'm going to go with Refreshing Nectar.
Excellent.
Because I would really like to see some duos and some legendaries. Oh. Athena. Definitely think I'd be happy to take Athena's call. Or worst comes to worst, or not necessarily worst comes to worst, because there are definitely worse options that could show up, but we can always hope to get one of the Death Defiance replenishment boons as well, just in case we don't run into Patroclus later. It might be a good idea to have a bit of a backup plan for the safety of the rest of the run. Oh my gosh, I almost dashed right into that bomb. I can hear things spawning. I'm just trying to, yeah, listen to them and then wait for them to jump in, I guess. And all kind of worked out. Where this is not fair. I could not find the enemies. Excuse me, game. Did I get it? Wow. That was another one of those, like, just past the finishing line of the clock winding down there. Oh boy. Okay, let's gift before we talk here.
Committed to my task, Goddess, I'm reminded none of this would have been possible without your aid. And so, I must give thanks, even if through a meager offering.
I know there isn't much that you can do to show your gratitude at present, Zagreus. But I would ask that you save it for when your task is complete. You've more important matters to attend to now.
Yes, ma'am, of course, ma'am. I'm trying my best to get out. I promise there's nothing weird going on here at
You can
all.
always count upon assistance from me, Zagreus. I always shall prioritize the needs of our family above everything else.
Oh gosh. Please don't worry about me too much, though. Okay. Could switch out special, but Thunder Flourish could strike twice with lightning bolts, which is kind of fun. And I wouldn't use this too much for the deflect. It would be more so for just the straight upgrade in damage. So maybe not. Well, shield might be okay. Or we just go with brown skin for now and try and get more damage reduction in the future. See if we can wrap up into a bit more of a safe place for ourselves. How long do we deflect for? Probably just like a moment, right? Maybe we deflect the damage that we took. Probably not, though. Probably gets absorbed, right? Do you know what? Safe and boring. Even though, immediately I regretted my decision just a little bit. Not too bad. Don't think it's necessarily the line between win and losing, though for all I know it could be, because I never really take revenge effects. But that's essentially was what I thought about, is that I never really take revenge effects. Could have been fun to go for it. We can't afford anything from the shop, really, unfortunately, so guess we gotta keep it moving. Are we already at the Hydra fight?
Feeling stronger.
I don't love that. Okay. Well, here goes nothing, I guess. Main Hydra battle is gonna be the hardest part for the most part, because all the little heads, chain lightning and stuff should be super helpful. Good ones out. Okay, just trying to get as many double lightning strikes as we can. I guess we might as well throw in some attacks too, right? Well, if we're just dashing right in front of this buddy. Okay. Come on. Come together, all of you. Group up. Can we group up, please? Family photo? Could we group up, Lernie family? Guess not. Well, we'll make do. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough.
Not yet.
Yes, of course we are. Sorry, I should have known. Ouch. One lightning strike twice, please. I need you. Ouch. Okay, dang it. I thought we were closer to the next phase than we were, so screw me, I guess. Whoops. My gosh. This is why we always lose the Death Defiance in the Lernie fight. What the heck is even going on for the most part? Yeah, I'm down at 3 health. There we go. Wow. We're in a rough spot. I do need to just make it out of this fight without dying again. That's the main goal, and then we can always run in. Don't smack me. Don't smack me. Stop. 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 But we can always run into Patroclus in Elysium, and bada boom bada bing. We're living life again, living the dream. Ouch. Don't die, just don't die. Just don't die. Okay. We didn't die. Would you look at that? Oh boy. So we should be able to heal up a decent amount. And then as long as I'm not totally misunderestimating our run, which could be happening. Don't get me wrong. But hopefully we're strong enough to clear the rooms of Elysium, so we'll just have to run into Patroclus. Get a couple more little boosts to power here, because that was still better than the first fight in many ways. Yeah, maybe, Father, but let's not be so negative, shall we? Just because we're out of Death Defiance doesn't mean anything. We've got a fantasy about a dog up here, and then all that should be sorted just right and dandy. But yeah, the main thing here will be getting through the rest of these rooms without losing too much health. Wow. Barber's Gate. We're probably saying no to the Chaos Gate, but Barber's Gate, hey. Get a double health bonus out of this. I could try and re-roll it, but no, I think I actually kind of need that health. Okay, don't take damage. It's that easy. Just don't take damage.
My wretches have come to collect.
Already so scared. Oh, did I already take damage? I already took damage. That's okay. Completely deserved. I was not looking at anything that was going on, which is bad. What? You're not supposed to be up here. You don't belong here, Balmy, brother. Well, what's even the point? Just trying not to lose all my health, I guess, but so depressing. Oh, and Lament Plume? Guess I should maybe be thinking about that a little bit, but at least seems like we got that without too much trouble. Oof, indeed. Don't just the words out of my mouth, Zag. Not like that. But we'll get a random pomegranate upgrade out of this.
Long spears.
Unfortunately, not any health because we never did take that. Ouch! Got smacked in the face by my own trap there, potentially, most likely. I mean, it'd be nice if they actually grouped up. That's kind of what our whole deal is on these general room-to-room chamber dealios. The lightning strikes, maybe? That's what I maybe am missing. I have been forgetting to throw my special in behind stuff, and really should be using that because there's no reason not to. Just more damage, and it takes in the nice little bit of time, or it takes the slot, the bit of time between punch combos, which is nice. Normally I use that just for a dash as well, which I guess also works with the lightning and whatnot. Wow, this room just keeps spawning one at a time, hey? How am I supposed to land in Plume there? I guess by being good instead of a fool, but can't expect that of me. That's ridiculous. Unreasonable. Not much else to go on here. Do I go with Aphrodite? I keep turning down Daedalus Hammers, and I'm curious if I'm missing out on something that would just kind of, you know, be the je ne sais quoi that really makes this run pop, but I think I am tempted to just go for Aphrodite here. Do you know what? No, let's get a little weird. This run is so scuffed anyway that, I was hoping it would turn into a different Olympian. You know what? This run is so scuffed anyway that we're... I'd like to keep one reroll around, I think. What trash. All I wanted was a different Olympian. Maybe not possible? No idea. Also, not using our cast at all is probably not great when it's also has a legendary boon helping it out on the back end and deals an okay amount of damage, even though I was hoping that some of those random pomegranates would hit our cast instead of just hitting the same things over and over again with the diminishing returns and all that. Oh boy. Actually, no, this should be fine. Shieldy. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, definitely kill this eye first, then kill this eye, and then... Oh boy. I don't think we cleared this one fast enough, right? Oh, we did clear this one fast enough. Would you look at that? Just as I had completely given up hope. Well, using attack or special, you are sturdy. That's probably what I should go for here. I keep turning this one down, and I think it would have gotten us our win on the last one if everything else had been kind of stayed constant throughout. Never too good to dwell on that stuff, because usually things don't stay constant throughout. When those little changes happen, you're a little more cocky because you have a little more health or what have you. Yeah, let's take double boon rarity boost, though. Okay, sorry, Athena. Only one option here. Let's get those Death Defiance that we so desperately need. And also, we want to progress some storyline here. We want to help these buddies get back together, potentially, at least reach some kind of closure.
Misery that I was looking for. A fleeting feeling, really. But I'll take a fleeting feeling over
Apologies.
time.
That's both very dejected and very astute of you to say. Take care of yourself, will you? You ever want to travel past this glade, sir? Elysium in all its splendors. There's a lot to see. Sure you're all right?
I'm sure enough, stranger. I traveled far and wide whilst I drew breath. That got me rid of any wanderlust. This little corner suits me well, I think. I have the statue there, the river. It's quite nice.
Can't argue with that. When you find a nice spot, you just gotta
Take care then.
enjoy it. Welp. Yeah, the shop's not gonna do it, right? We can't afford anything anyway, so I guess we're giving all of our rarity bonuses to Zeus here. Could maybe result in a duo? That'd be nice.
Again. Not many in Elysium so dare. Then I accept.
Alrighty.
Wait, I never challenged you. The entrance to your chamber looks like any other pathway in Elysium. I have no quarrel with you, sir.
To step into my chamber is to challenge me. It is a custom since the time I lived and breathed in darkness. I will send you into such a darkness now.
Alright. You know, I'm not totally... Oh. I don't think you're wrong about that necessarily, Asterius. I'm not at my most confident right now, especially missing with every single one of those casts is a great way to just really punctuate that feeling. No jump attack? I expected a jump attack there. Okay. Get it out of here. Ooh, oh, Jesus. Just get smacked right in the face with the most telegraphed attack in the whole batch. Of course. Man, now you're just nothing but jumping after you messed up last time. Oh, jeez. Right into that. Okay, fortunately didn't get punished too much, but I need to stop getting hit by every single attack. Okay, there we go. Last time, for whatever reason, because Asterius came at me through the festive fogs, I just was completely blind. Oh gosh, but this is not a great indication of how the rest of the round will go. I mean, at the very least, I was hoping that I was gonna start having issues with Bland and Plume Zagreus aspect combo here. It would, you know, at least end with a fairly solid thing, but maybe that was a bit of a silly concern to have, because can I ever really be that happy with a run unless it's a win? And if I'm winning runs, I'm continuing to try, right? That was kind of the whole setup, was to see how far we could make it with this combo. Definitely don't think this is the limit for the combo. Like, let's be honest, this is definitely very much a player-based limit. Oh my gosh, 1 health left. We're definitely gonna lose another Death Defiance in the next room. I guess let's not be so negative.
Till next time, sir.
We're not definitely gonna lose another Death Defiance in the next room. We might lose a Death Defiance in the next room. Okay. Whenever you strike foes with lightning boons, fire an electric bolt. Interesting. That includes our attack. So that's probably better than Festive Fog in some ways. How often does this deal damage? I'm curious. Because it doesn't actually say on the title. It has the Festive Fog stun timer on the right there, but not actually sure how often the lightning damage procs, which is interesting. But Splitting Bolt is so cool. And we've never seen it before? Yeah, do you know what, this run, who even knows? Everything I've believed to be true has been wrong, so let's just throw everything at the wall and see what happens, shall we? Be nice to get a bit more health, somehow. That'd be pretty sweet. I mean, think our damage is a lot better. Our damage probably doubled. Trying to think of what our like actual just base attack damage is, and I have no real clue, but I do think there was a pretty huge increase because every time we hit, we're dealing at least, oh my gosh, baby chariots, of course. Why did I just charge right into all the baby chariots? Okay, 2 Death Defiance down. I mean, it's a good thing we got the refill. We definitely needed it if this is how the rest of the rooms are going so far. Yeesh. I did really want our cast getting stronger, but should I lean into this lightning bolt thing for fun? No, I think 1 boost to this at the very least is pretty huge. Okay, we'll definitely take a healing chest. This should pay off unless things go absolutely disastrously, which let's not totally discount, but I think we can hope that that won't happen at the very least, and it shouldn't. In fact, it seems like it was a fortunate enough mix of spawns that we came out with this very much ahead. Maybe not quite full health. It was full health indeed. Didn't feel like doing the math in my head there, but probably could have told. Or gotten it a little bit sooner with just some simple thought. Oh gosh. Just stumbling over that until it sounds kind of like a weird brag in a way. Not meant to be like that. I don't know, maybe it doesn't sound like that to other people, and that's how my brain read the weird drippings of rambles that came out of it. Choosing weird words in general. I can tell that the stress of the run was getting to me. All of a sudden, just don't know what to say, and I'm like, just keep talking. Maybe if we keep talking, everything will be okay. But these rooms are going a lot more smoothly since that boon. So it's kind of unfortunate that we got it just after we kind of threw a bunch of stuff away. All of the Death Defiance that we had so luckily regained. But I guess let's not complain about the past and just try and work on making it through the rest of this run. Because not all hope is lost in any way, shape, or form. This gives us 2 chances at the duo. So I think this is definitely the nicer option here. And we will talk to Dionysus first, I believe. Yeah, I think Zeus is easy to see Wrath-wise, the Wrath deck. I think it's just big circles. Okay. Health is low after encounters. Go up to the threshold, which is not great because of the lasting consequences. Taking less damage while staying in Festive Fog is very tempting, but I think more max health is also pretty huge.
Such scorn. Your lapse in judgment here is not so easy to forgive, yet easily punished.
I'm sure it'll be fairly easy to forgive in just a moment here. Can I pick this up? I can. Okay, so Lightning Strike got better. What is just Lightning Strike? Is that... Oh, that is our attack, isn't it? Wow. Attack just keeps getting these random pomegranates are hitting their attack every single time. There we go. That's what sequence of words my brain was kind of trying to parse together. Hopefully my brain was trying to think of a better way to say it in the first place, but it didn't, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. Oh gosh, got hit right in the face with that piece of crap. I thought that was the end of the room there, if I'm being honest, but that's no excuse. Never assume that we've made it to the end of this nightmare. Oh my gosh. Like, this, yeah, isn't this room a lot longer than usual? My sense of time so seriously skewed by this disaster of a run that I no longer accurately comprehend anything, or is this room very long in terms of spawn numbers? But duo? Maybe?
Alright, let's call the score between us settled up for now. Just don't go spurning me again, you understand?
Of course, Zeus. So one thing about it, Zeus. Well, let me reread this real quick. Whenever you strike foes with lightning boons, fire an electric bolt. So would it take effect for each of these? And it would happen for every strike of this, wouldn't it? Interesting. Man, I wish this was a higher tier. But I'm still gonna go for it.
Thunder and lightning.
It's almost as if it were just a much higher tier, having all the auxiliary effects, boosting it up from the back end. Yeah, do you know what? I will go shop as well, because I wouldn't mind getting maybe a heal, if possible. Can I get both? Any golden urns around? Please? Just this once? No? No? Did I do my math wrong? No, we're 2 ovals short of being able to buy the heal and the boon. Let's make the wrong decision here, shall we? Just get a little weird with it. Yeah, less damage for the same. Festive Fog is something we did want to pick up earlier, but just snubbed for a different boon. So, let's see how this goes. Shouldn't be tossing my hat into the ring so early here. Or I guess it's not the right idiom again.
You must forgive me my indecencies of late. This blasted fiend, his lies and treachery get right under my skin. Or the phantasmagorical equivalent.
Swear something to me, King. That you'll discard your fears above a bond. The short one here is never going to break it. He doesn't even understand it. The only one who can break it is you yourself.
Man, so wise. Love you, Asterius. But rather than talking about throwing my hat in the ring, I guess I meant more so like tossing in our hat. Or is this just totally, is my brain just broken? Is there no idiom involved in this that involves surrender? Maybe there isn't. But we're getting a little down on ourselves, and the run's never over till it's over. So let's try our best to get through this fight without losing any Death Defiance. Feed on its own, but it should prep us for the final fight if we can do so. Regardless of what happens, let's have some fun here. Get some lightning going.
You're right. You're right. And I solemnly do swear to you indeed that I shall never again doubt our brotherhood, nor shall I ever listen to this fiend. Together, now and always.
Oh, great. I mean, I am glad you guys are friends again. Or something. I don't know, Asterius always knew what was going on and seemed like a reasonable person about it all, so I don't really care, I guess, if Theseus realizes his issues or not, to some extent. I only care about it to the extent that it affects our buddy Asterius, because Asterius is much better people. Okay, oh gosh, ran right into the chariot there. I was about to say that we've managed to get ourselves at ridiculously low health. Let's try and slow things down. But, oh my gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, okay. Slow it down. Stop rushing in like I do. That's just silly. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but oh my gosh, dang it. Oh, that's so close. Asterius, please. Okay. Just can't take any damage. Just dodge those. No problem. Totally fine. Ain't no thing. And then we should be able to fight. Oh gosh, don't get run over. That's silly of me. Don't get ahead of it. That's the one goal here, is to just keep getting backstabbed, stay behind the chariot as much as we can. Oh gosh. Oh, I got lucky with a dodge there. Oh, Wrath is going to be a pain here. I'm hoping that we have enough damage output with lightning strikes and whatnot here, as we just spam our call over and over again, dodge back and forth at as close to perfect timing as I can. Wow. Okay, well, we got through here. Curious what this means for how the final area is going to go, because we're in pretty rough shape. Do I want to switch out my lemon
Until
plume?
next time, good shade.
Maybe not. I think we gotta stay committed for the rest of this run a little bit. But it was tempting to switch out for like an extra Death Defiance from Skelly's keepsake. It's been so long since we used any other keepsake, I forget
Which
who
to
they all
choose?
come from. But it's Skelly, right? It is Skelly indeed. Probably should,
What I
but
need, except can't buy that.
come on, just this once. Let us steal it here instead of stealing the coin bag from you, Carol. All we need. Oh boy. Well, this is interesting. It's so tempting to like just try and push this into an extra long episode because it might end horribly right away, but let's be a bit more optimistic about it, shall we? Because no Death Defiance isn't the end of the world. We still have almost a full health bar. We have really good room clearing potential for all the little chambers. And then we still are on our way to being able to beat our father. I mean, boss fights are going pretty rough for us, but that last one, relative to the first couple in the run, that Theseus and Asterius fight went very well because we were already pretty low, all in all. And we managed to at least survive when I was pretty sure that that's what was going to kill us here. So there's still hope for the final bits of the run here. And I believe that we can pull it all together. Maybe, just maybe. Even if not, again, we managed to see some more fun stuff here. And it's always cool to see new boons that haven't shown up before. It's not that all that often that it happens, but it's crazy that it's still happening. So many boons in this game. Anyway, without rambling on and on about what might be and what has been, let's just hope that Temple of Sticks goes a little bit smoother for us, and we'll see you then in the next episode. I'll see you soon. See ya.